tonight while Israel launches punishing airstrikes on Gaza and prepares for a possible ground invasion. Survivors of the siege in Israel are surrounded by burnt-out buildings, bullet-ridden homes, and signs of bloody carnage. Our chief national correspondent Matt Gutman is near the Gaza border in Israel. Matt?
This is what we've been seeing all day here, Juju. Personnel carriers, Humvees roaring down roads. The site here was a ferocious gunfight. There were apparently Hamas infiltrators just on the other side of that berm over there, and over there as well. A tank rolled down the street, a major street in Israel, which gives you the sense that Israel has still not fully secured this area around Gaza. And just beyond that checkpoint, a few miles down that road, is where the IDF took us to the kibbutz of Kfar Gaza. The scenes there were horrific. The smell there was so bad that we saw soldiers using earplugs in their nose to block the stench. The horrors that we saw and that they saw were indescribable.
Tonight, the world's first direct glimpse inside a massacre. The brutality Hamas unleashed on Israeli villages around Gaza.
This is the town of Kfar Aza. There are military jeeps, tanks everywhere. We understand that there were dozens and dozens of people killed here. There may still be bodies out in this town right now.
The military only now able to see the full extent of the horror that unfolded in this leafy kibbutz, home to so many young families.
You see the babies, the mother, the father in the bedrooms, in the protection rooms, and how the terrorists kill them. It's not a war. It's not a battlefield. It's a massacre.
It was early Saturday when Hamas terrorists burst through the gates.
So right there, I don't know if you can see, there's that breach in the fence. That's where they came in, driving motorcycles like this, and they took this entire side of the kibbutz by surprise there.
Today, we are with the soldiers as they go door to door, bringing out the murdered.
It's the incredibly grim task that these soldiers have of wrapping up a body right in that room.
Zipping up the body bag, and then we hear soldiers praying. The victim carefully eased through the window.
So you don't even know how many people have been killed here?
No, I can imagine there's more than 100.
You think more than 100 in this village right here?
In every apartment, you can feel
They're literally right around us in the rooms, dead bodies, their bodies.
body, and you know, see if they lost themselves, they burn the apartment.
They burn the apartments.
Shoot them, they shoot the baby, they cut the head.
They describe unimaginable horror here, and today, President Biden addressed it before the American people.
It's abhorrent. The brutality of Hamas, his bloodthirstiness brings to mind the worst rampages of ISIS. Parents butchered using their bodies to try to protect their children. Stomach-turning reports of babies being killed. Entire families slain.
And as Israel retaliates with missiles raining down on Gaza, the president making America's position crystal clear.
Israel has the right to respond, indeed has a duty to respond to these vicious attacks. Let there be no doubt. The United States has Israel's back.
But here, this small kibbutz seems frozen in that hellish moment.
Every single house in this area has been obliterated, either by fire or gunfire. There are the bodies of militants still here on the ground. You can smell the smell of death. Everything is charred, and where it's not, there are bullet holes in people's apartments here. And everywhere you look, the bodies of militants.
The further we went, the deeper the depravity. A child's bed drenched in blood.
This is the youth area of the kibbutz. They breached and they came in and slaughtered. You're seeing the slaughter here. Very important to see. They came in and killed civilians.
When you're saying slaughter, the general...
Slitting throats, taking off heads, grenades.
And in addition to the dead here, there are the missing. People kidnapped from their homes, now among the more than 150 hostages taken into Gaza.
Our thanks to Matt for that report. As Israel prepares for a prolonged